Good morning, Sam. Good seeing that.
Good morning.
Demetrius, you're slippery.
Just had lotion on my hands.
Hi, Demetrius. How are you this morning?
Good morning. All set. Call to order the Stark County Board of Elections regular board meeting and auditing committee for Tuesday, January 21st. It's approximately 8:35. Roll call. Here.
Here.
Here. First item is the approval of minutes for the special board meeting of November 25th, 2013, and special board meeting of November 26th, 2013, and the regular board meeting and auditing committee meeting of December 4th, 2013. I'd entertain motions or comments with respect to those.
All right, I move that we approve the minutes for the special board meetings of November 25, 26, 2013, and the regular board and auditing committee meeting of December 4, 2013. As submitted.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? That motion carries. First item is the approval of the bills as submitted by the director and approved by the auditing committee noted on Exhibit A.
Move to approve the bills as submitted, like Exhibit A.
Second.
Roll call.
Chairman Commissioner.
Yes.
Member Brady.
Yes.
Member Klein.
Yes.
Member St. John.
Yes.
Next item is the approval of the pay-ins noted on Exhibit B. Looks like there's just one.
I'll move that we approve the pay-in as set forth on Exhibit B.
A second.
Roll call.
Chairman Crucial.
Yes.
Member Brady.
Yes.
Member Klein.
Yes.
Member St. John.
Yes.
Next item is the approval of the budget for 2014 noted on Exhibit C. Jeff, you want to give us a...
We're presenting this for you. We presented to the commissioner the last time we had met. We had no firm deadlines on when we were going to be presenting to the commissioners. But this is what we submitted. And it includes a aggressive capital expenditure. It includes some aggressive special election numbers. It is in line with what we would expect.
How many special elections? Just one? Or how many?
Well, at this point now, it's just one.
Just one. That would be in August?
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
I think in the last few years, we haven't really experienced any, so we don't have any reflection in the numbers.
Okay.
It also includes a full complement of staff. Although we may have exceeded a certain percentage in some cases, I think overall, obviously, our payroll is down because of not filling positions when they became available.
Right, and we had the restructuring as well in some positions, which I think maybe contributed to that, at least impression that there was some greater increases.
Right. Now, this includes, it does include a 2% increase, although that has not been awarded, but was included in the budget for the purposes of presenting to the commissioners.
I'll move to approve the budget as presented in Exhibit C for 2014.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Chairman Fisher.
Yes.
Member Brady.
Yes.
Member Klein.
Yes.
Member St. John.
Yes.
Next item is to set the date and time for regular monthly board meetings. I know when we were down at the winter conference, they suggested perhaps that be done, set for the whole year. I mean, I think normally it was at least in the past year, maybe the first Tuesday of every month that we could set, and then we can always
can always work
Well,
on them
yeah,
as people are
yeah.
available or other issues come up.
Right.
The first Tuesday after the first Monday?
Yes.
Okay,
That
yeah,
way-
right,
that way-
First
That
Tuesday.
was the way it was.
Yeah, first Tuesday of the first Monday of each
That way it
month.
falls on election day when we need to.
Right.
Yeah. I move to set the time and date of our regular monthly Board of Elections meetings as the first Tuesday after the first Monday of the month.
A second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, that motion carries. Next item is the appointment of personnel noted on Exhibit D. Jeff, do you want to,
Yes, Exhibit D consists of three exhibits, D1, D2, D3. And I'm proud to recommend the appointment of these three individuals. These are not new positions, these are filling positions that have been vacant for some time. I think they're three well-qualified people and experienced people. And, I'd be happy to answer any questions if you have any about them.
I mean, you know, the resumes all seem pretty good, and I was wondering, do we, or do you at this point have any thoughts of what positions they would fill?
Yes,
or-
yes. I think Tiffany would go into the position that Melissa was in, which would be utilizing, working with Matt and working on poll locations, accessibility, training, which is, becoming a large component.
The technical title though is still clerk, is that correct?
They're all three.
All classified as clerks, but
Yes.
you're talking about assignment
Position,
duties.
yeah.
And that would be Teresa?
No,
No.
that would be Matt.
Matt.
Or that would be
Or,
Tiffany.
Tiffany, okay.
Who will be working with Matt.
Matt.
Teresa will be filling Sue's position and working in absentee when that gears up and heats up. And then Steve Tharp will be working with Teresa Large, and that'll be his full-time focus.
Where Dave was former.
Where Dave was before.
Great.
Well, but, any other questions, everybody?
I don't.
No, I think
Okay.
they-
I'd like to make a motion that we appoint Tiffany Ewing, Teresa Welch, and Steve Tharp to the position of clerk at a rate of 15.6056 per hour, beginning on the date be mutually agreed upon between them and the Board of Elections, but not to be later than February 3rd, 2014.
Second.
That's so they can give notice to their current employers.
And that is the entry level.
Yes.
That's the rate that, that's the rate that they understand and
It's
is
the
on our budget.
current prevailing entry-level rate.
Okay.
I would just comment that these are exceptionally qualified people. I was really impressed with the resumes, and we're fortunate to have people of this kind of background and experience in education willing to work in the Board of Elections.
Great. All in favor?
I think we might have to roll call.
Roll call, I'm sorry, yeah.
Chairman Frew.
Yes.
Member Braden.
Yes.
Member Klein.
Yes.
Member St. John.
Yes.
Okay. Next item is the approval of the notice election server backup pursuant to Secretary of State Directive 2012-14 on January 24th, 2014 at 9 a.m. Noted on Exhibit E.
I would move that we approve the public notice per Secretary of State Directive 2012-14 as is set forth on Exhibit E.
And I second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? That, all ayes?
Yes.
Yeah. That motion carries. Next item is to set the date and time to certify the validity and sufficiency of local option petitions and partisan candidates petitions.
The absolute deadline to do so is February 18th. That would normally be on February 17th, but because of the President's Day holiday, it gets rolled to the 18th.
Okay.
Filing deadline's February 5th. So, there's not as many petitions, although there, except for Central Committee petitions.
Yeah.
There's a few of those floating.
Well, rather than having our regular board meeting on the 4th, should we have, maybe look at the 11th for that particular?
I was
date, or is
going
that-
to suggest, simply because of my own calendar,
Mhm.
that we do it later in the week of the 10th, say maybe the 13th.
There's no reason we couldn't even do it on the 17th if we had to.
Or the 17th. I mean, I realize it's a public holiday, but that doesn't mean we can't come in for, 1-hour board meeting, and then we've got one more day. One reason I ask is I'm
Yeah.
presently scheduled for depositions and inspections in another state, and I'm going to be gone that entire week. So I'm trying, and I can always try and manage it and move things and catch an earlier flight back to Ohio, but if I had my druthers, we'd do it on the 17th, but I know that's a holiday.
I'll have no problem with the 17th.
It's up to the rest of you. I'll make
Do
myself.
it in the morning? That way
Yeah.
we have to free up the rest of the day?
Yeah,
That's all right
You
with that.
guys.
yeah,
What do you
8:30,
think?
8:30
On
on the...
17th?
Yeah.
Because we could do it early. I mean, you're not available the whole week of the 10th?
That's right. I'm leaving the week before that.
Oh.
So it's, but I can, like I said, I can fly back, do the meeting and leave again.
I'm fine with the 17th.
8:30
That
in
gives
the
us,
morning?
that gives us to 24 hours also before the deadline on the 18th if we have some issue that we have to deal with by close of business on the 18th. If you guys think
Yeah.
that's workable, that's,
I'm fine with that, whatever the board's.
make that also the
good with
regular
that.
board meeting.
Yeah.
Do the regular board meeting.
That's what
too.
I'm, yeah,
Do it in the morning?
Yeah.
yeah, 8:30.
8:30.
Okay.
So then would entertain a motion that we do the regular board meeting and the time and date to certify the validity and sufficiency of the local option petitions, partisan candidates petitions for 8:30 on Monday, February 17th.
Second. Or I make the motion, I'm sorry.
No, no, second.
All in favor signify by saying aye. All opposed, that motion carries.
Thank you all for accommodating my
No problem.
schedule. Appreciate that.
Next item is the new business. Is there any new business?
I do not have anything.
Don't have anything.
Move to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are in adjournment. It's 8:47.